Zoe! Hi YouTube friends! Well, it's been a long time, hasn't it? 3 years since I made a YouTube video. I'm afraid life got very lifey and YouTube got put to one side. But I recently got a message from one of my lovely subscribers just asking how I was, and I had been thinking for a while maybe I'll pop back on as I've just got back into colouring. I have done colouring through the 3 years, but not as much as I was. So I've been watching lots of YouTube videos and thought I'd just pop on and do a bit of a rambly, show you what I've coloured in July, show you a few new colouring books, have a look at my happy planner and some ideas for some videos. So we'll jump straight in on our ramble as we go, as normal. So the first thing I coloured in July was this one from Jade Summers' Alice in Wonderland. Sorry, I haven't got the best setup here because I'm currently on my coffee table in my living room with my very old camera. It's extremely old now. I wasn't even sure it's going to charge, but I'm not buying new things. So yeah, Alice in Wonderland. This is done in B&M markers and a bit of jelly roll, and then I added just like the details here because there was kind of a big gap and I thought that looked strange. So I've added like I know she's running because she's late, important date. I added these sort of like bubble things that come in to get her. Sorry if it's a bit glary. Can't do nothing about it. So there's Alice, and I also did one from, I think it's Cute Witches, from Jade Summer as well. I take all the Jade Summer ones out of the books, and they're in a big folder because back in the day they had 2, I think they probably still got 2 of each copy, and I used to share half the copy with a friend. Of course, she's got a very glary face. She looks ghosty. But yeah, the same again. I'm using all the same things. I only have B&M markers, Sharpies, Stationery Island, Pro markers, and leftover a Hoo-Hoos and a Leap and Touch, whatever they are, Touch 5 I think they are. So it's always a mixture of the same kind of pens. And the next one I did was, I'm not very organised I'm afraid. I have to do these sort of like on the hop. And I might not sound as awake or alive as I used to do. As I said, life had got very lifey. And some of it was good. We managed to buy our first house, which was fantastic because we've rented all our lives, and we bought our house. It's a 1950s house, and it still had the decor from 1970s, so it needed a lot of work. Did tunnel through 3 layers of wallpaper on every wall, so never ever want to use a steamer or do wallpaper ever again. But we made a really good thing on the house. But then a lot of things spiraled out of control, and I've ended up with chronic illness, and so I'm energy limited, I'm afraid. So when colouring, it's a little hard. I have to wait for a good day so that I can colour, and I have to wait for a good day so I can make a video, and I need a good day so that I can do my happy planner, and most of my days are just spent lying on the sofa feeling like rubbish. But I'm positive, half glass full always. There's always something to look forward to, and things could be worse. So, you know, we carry on. So this is Magical Mermaid by Jade Summer. We're going a little bit of a theme here. I do love colouring a Jade Summer. And I enjoyed doing this one. I used to always like it because the Jade Summer Facebook group, when I'd put my colourings on, and I'd always get colourist of the day, and it was like, ooh, this is really good. But they're not so impressed at the moment because it's all comfy cozy stuff, and I only own one comfy cozy book. I'm also not very interested in the comfy cozy things, so they're not so interested in mine anymore. Then we've got, this is Whimsical Darlings colouring book, and I will put the name there because there's no way I'm going to say that. And I just found, oh, I do these in order. This is the only book I colour the pictures in order. So I did this lovely girl, fairy, and I did this lovely one as well. Very pretty. Got a bit of don't know what it's called. Oh, gold paint pen in her hair. Fancied a bit of gold. And I did write in Whimsical Girls at Work by Hannah Lynn. I always do, because there's 2 copies, I always do one slightly darker than the other in theme. So I did this one just how it's meant to be. So I even did all like the pop art dots in the background. I hope this isn't too glary for everyone. I will try and work out a better setup, but it was just, let's do it before my heart rate's too high. Get it done. And then I did this one like the Incredible Hulk. So, and she smashed the walls. Not the best. I'm not overly happy on this one. It's not the worst, but it's not great. My favourite one in here that I did the double of is, so I did the Fire Lady. And I did her as more of a zombie lady, with some nice intestines there, and blood and hangman in the background. That was a much better one. But as I said, I've only just got back into the colouring thing, and I do enjoy it, but I need to sort of build it back up again. And then last one in my older books, I coloured this one, and this is in, Misfits colouring book for adults and odd children. There's a zombie one, and that's by White Stag. And I did this unicorn here, but I'm not quite sure if I'm finished with it. I think I might add a little bit of, I might tone it down a bit because it's got a little neon, maybe with a bit of grey. But yeah, I'll just focus on that. I have a camera from the Stone Age. Right, new colouring books. I have coloured in this one. So I bought Life of Witches. So this is the compilation of all 3 books by, and I, just to give you a little flip through, you have probably all seen these by now because none of the stuff I've got is new. It's just new to me. And I coloured this one. And I coloured this one. So that's that. Then my other new colouring books. I've got 2 by R.J. Hampson. This is the Pirates, and this is the I mean, it's really old, the Pirates one, but he's redrawn some of the pictures. I looked at this one like yonks and yonks ago, but it didn't quite appeal to me. But now with how he's done the new drawings, I do like it. So as always, got the back copies that have got the black backgrounds, and then the ones in the front have got just white backgrounds. But I really liked what he'd done with when we find it. Do you know, I've thrown away all my little tabs because there it is. He's redone this one, and I very much like how he's redone it. This is much more appealing to me, much better. So, but yeah, I've thrown away tabs because I've thrown away a lot of my art room because in this new house, Jared, my husband, made me a lovely art room upstairs that I share with him, like a crafty room, really gorgeous. But I can't get up the stairs, so it wasn't as bad before when we made the craft room, and I've just deteriorated. So yeah, so a lot of my craft stuff I've just got rid of. Not all of it, because I'm hoping by some miracle I'll just wake up one day and be better. Oh, denial's lovely, isn't it? Then we've got Lost in Time as well, and you will have all seen this one as well, but just a quick, very glary flip through. So I'm looking forward to colouring in this one. I did have one of his other books as well, but I gave it to Zoe as a present because it had dragons and stuff in there, and I thought, oh, I think she'd like the dragons. And I also got Manga Glow in the Dark colouring, and this is by them. And give you just a quick flip here. Sorry, not everything is in screen, but there is flip throughs of this on YouTube. You can find it. I'm not too bothered that some of it's got the yellow colour in the dark thing. I'll work around that because there's stuff that, you know, hasn't. It is double-sided, and I do colour with markers. Doesn't this look like Never Ending Story? Oh god, the song's in my head now. That's it for the day. Just gonna have the song. And I am a marker colourist, and I have bought some what are they, acrylic markers off of Temu. I'm looking forward to doing that one actually. So yeah, off Temu, and I did try them, and I'll show you. I've tried them in the front of this other book I've got here. Sorry, this is really, really appalling for a flip through, isn't it? As I said, somebody on YouTube has probably done a much better job than I have. Please forgive me. So, yep, that one. And then I got this manga one as well. And this one is by Christopher Hart. I've got his Christmas one, and I've never coloured in it yet. But that's one of my plans. I'm hoping to do a complete colouring. Yeah, brain has switched off now. We've got to the 14-minute mark. I've lost ability to think. What is it? All my colouring books, I'm going to show them in small little sections. I have about 6 shelves, so I'll probably do it in 6 sections possibly. And because I've been on YouTube, well, apart from the 3-year gap, for 9 years. So I started 9 years ago, Some of my colouring books are old but still available, so they might be of interest to some of you, because basically any colouring book haul I ever watch, not haul, collection, I use it like shopping channel just to buy more colouring books. And also on days where I can't do anything, I just look at YouTube hauls and YouTube colouring book collections and what you coloured, and you know, it keeps me going, so I can still have my special interest in between actual colouring. And as we know, it's all two hobbies. It's collecting the books and colouring the books. Everybody who colours knows this. So this, goodness me, that is wiped out, isn't it? So yep, this one, which does have some absolute fantastic pictures in it, and I'm really looking forward to colouring it. As I said, these are double-sided, so I may have to do the sacrilegious thing and sacrifice a page. Oh yeah, I was going to show you. I did a little bit here with my new Temu paint markers, but I don't like the feel of them. I'm very much used to using my alcohol markers now. I'm not a pencil girl in any way, shape. I started as a pencil girl, but realised we need more instant gratification. So we need markers. They go quicker. Although I do take a long time on my colourings, because you know I do all the highlights and stuff like that. But no, I'm not feeling this. I'm not even sure I'll get back to just finishing this off, because yeah, I have short attention span with things. But I really want to colour this one. I might make this my next thing that I colour. But yeah, so that is it for colouring books. Now, if you're not interested in happy planners, this is where you can buy. And I won't hold it against you. It's absolutely fine. Do what you want with your watching your YouTube videos. So I also do like Happy Planner, but I don't do it like Happy Planner. I use stickers. So I've been doing this for years and years as well. If you are interested in that, I do. If you go back on my logs of videos, you will see there's quite a few of doing my planner and lots and lots of rambling. So if you like a rambly person while you're doing your colouring or while you're doing your Happy Planner, stick me on and just let me run. Oh, keep going. Right, so yeah. Let's get to sort of how I do it. So I do my, this is like the month spread. Just throwing you in July here. And this is just how I use it as like a planner. So, you know, I put my hospital appointments, when the little green faces is when my son comes to visit. Got little shopping carts for when I do my online shop, and little grocery bags for when it turns up. And then I do like cleaning. I am going to change my cleaning chart though, because it's too much. My husband does quite a lot of the cleaning for me now. I do put in when I have a shower, because I'm limited when I have the energy to do a shower. And shower, if anybody with a chronic illness, POTS, ME, chronic fatigue syndrome, which is ME anyway, fibromyalgia, any of those, you will know that showering is the bane of your life and will take all your energy. And that's it for the day. Just a shower. Done. Washing your hair? So I always have like a start off page that I do the same here. Some lovely things that my friend Zoe sent me. I have bucket list, where I put 3 things in that I'd like to achieve for the month. So I've got to start a new audio book. That did not happen. I've cancelled my Spotify subscription. I was just doing the free one, so it was coming to the end. Have cream tea or an ice cream, or both. I've had an ice cream. It's got to be achievable things. Remember, I don't leave the house very often. And then do some colouring, and I put those in. Then celebration days, I pick 2 national celebration days. You can Google those. It's a celebration every day. So 26th is Friendship Day, and the 30th is Cowboy Day. And then my lovely friend Zoe, who's in America, she sends me a Temu with the theme of what I put for that month. So I have something nice to look forward to, something nice that comes in the post. Then I put movie of the month. I watched My Neighbour Totoro. I've butchered that, but I'm sure you're all aware of that anime. My son's very into anime. And I like manga and anime, obviously. And then I binge watched Harlots. I think it was on Netflix. And then this is out of Daphne's diary. I cut like a little, they've got a question for every month, and this one is, what is your dream job? And I put, there isn't one, they all suck. No. Oh, if you used to watch me before, I used to work at the Chinese, you might remember. I don't work there. We've moved out of that town to a different town now, so, and unfortunately I can't work. So, no work. And then I obviously fill in like my diary parts. I do a collage, but I'm going to show you another month because I am behind on my collages because, well, yeah, you can gather why. So I always put a little collage in the middle, just to represent what happened in the day. So, see there, I had a shower. So I do harvesting when I can. And that's where like magazines like this come in. Now this is my only one of Mantra Wellness. I saw Elizabeth, something to do with hopeless. She's on YouTube as well. I love watching her, and that Elizabeth, you can ramble. I know you're watching this. You can ramble big time. You are like my saviour for when I do colouring or something. I just stick you on and let you ramble away. She was cutting up one of these magazines, and they are just filled with brightness and wonderful fonts and joy. They're just joy in a magazine. And then my mum, she lives like an old people community, could we say? And they have like a free table, and she always grabs the magazines for me when the other elderly people put it on the free table. And so I cut up things like, you know, women's magazines, so like Women and Bella and, you know, this England obviously, so those type of magazines. So I might do like a harvest one, because it's surprising how many people like a harvest. It's shocking, really. Going through, I mean, cutting out pictures. It's a preschool thing that we just haven't grown out of, isn't it? So yeah, so I think that has kind of rushly, bumpily, rubbishly, all the bellies caught you up. So if you've enjoyed this, why not leave a comment or press the like button or even subscribe? I don't mind either way. I'm not doing this I don't need the numbers or the algorithms or anything like this. It's just a hobby. So I just like to show me pictures and someone comment now and again, and I can go, hi, you know, join out with the outside world. So there we go. I hope everybody is well, and take care. Okay, bye.